Now, dear ladies, when I have only two I, if there is no number, be careful. What can we do? Just I can multiply this by I. Why? I know that I times I is equal to I squared, which is negative 1. So the numerator will be 7 minus 13I times I. Denominator will be 2I times I. So it will be 7I, just distributing here, minus 13I squared divided by 2I squared, and then 7I minus I squared is negative 1. For that reason, I can put it negative 1. So 2 times negative 1. So final result will be 7I plus 13 divided by 2. So I can express this 7I over 2 plus 13 over 2. More better, real part first we are writing. And then we are writing the imaginary part. That's it. This is the answer of the question. Okay? Anything to ask me about this?
No.
It's clear. Now, second example. Second example. Let's choose with, 5 over 3 plus I. 5 over 3 plus I. Now, since I have real and the imaginary part, its conjugate might be 3 minus I. So 5 times 3 minus I divided by 3 plus I times 3 minus I, and numerator will be 5 times 3, 15, 5 times I, 5I. Denominator is 3 square plus 1 square. So it will be 15 minus 5I divided by 4. So it will be 15 over 4 minus 5 over 4I. Remember, when we have a minus bi times a plus bi equals a squared plus b squared, we set. For that reason, directly I have written. Otherwise, you should open it. You should expand it like this. Okay, without using the formula. Let me show you here. It will be 3 times 3, 9. 3 times negative negative 3i. I times 3, positive 3i. I times negative I square. And positive and negative simplify. 9 minus I square. And I square means negative 1. So it will be 9 plus 1, which is 10. Here I said 3 square, but 3 square, it's not 4. 3 square is 9. Oh my God, calculation mistake. And 1 square is 1. So it will be 10. It will be 10. You may continue if you cancel out by 5. It will be 3 over 2 minus 1 over 2i. This is the final result. Okay, so it's better like this. Chat screen. Maybe you mentioned the calculations, or can you please explain finding the zero function? I am coming. Finding the zero function. We don't have zero function. Finding the zero of a function we have. I can talk, Tasnim. Finding the zero of the function we can talk. Okay. So here, do we have any question? I think there is no question. Good. So what is the zero function? Let me explain one more time here. Whiteboard, clear, clear. Graphically, let me talk graphically. These points, if I say A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D are called zeros of, if this is f of x, zeros of f of x. So what does it mean? Where the function cuts the x-axis, it is called zeros of the function. So zeros or roots or x-intercepts, they have the same meaning. They are all same thing. Okay? So the root of the function, zeros of the function, x-intercept of the function, these are all the same things, which, for example, -2, -1, 3, 5. So the answer will be -2, -1, 3, and 5. These are the zeros of the function. If it's given graphically, it's so simple. If it's not given, we should try. And yesterday night, I don't know, did you check the Google Classroom or not? I have assigned one YouTube question solution. It was about two consecutive integers. So it is the same meaning. I mean, when you have, for example, this is your graph, this is and this is, these are the zeros. If I call this is A and if I call this is B, A and B are zeros of the function. Why zeros of the function? Since the function is cutting the x-axis here, A and B. How can I find this numerically? We are first finding the vertex, which is x is h, which is negative b over 2a for the function ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And we are choosing some x values near to our value on the left and on the right. And we make a table, xy, and we put the numbers here. For example, let's say -2, -1, and 1 and 2. If I am talking, if this is plus minus, I mean one positive number, one negative number, one positive number, one negative number. So from positive to negative, since I am passing, so positive to negative, that means it must be one crashing point, which is we call it's a root. And here from positive to negative, we are passing, or negative to positive, we are passing. That means it must pass from the 0. So what can we say? Then there should be one root between -2 and 1. There should be one root between 1 and 2. If you have specific question, Tasnim, you can send to me. I can solve it right now here. You have my WhatsApp number. Just send me a photo of the specific question and I can solve it. Okay?
Mister, I have one question. I can't
Tell
solve it.
me.
Minus 1 over x square plus
Again, I didn't hear.
5 of
I didn't hear.
okay. Minus 1 over 2 x square plus x over 2 x equals 0.
X over 2. This one?
5 over 2x.
5 over 2x. This one?
Yes, equal 0.
But are you sure that 2x is in the denominator?
No, it's multiply.
Yeah.
5. Yeah.
Okay. From the beginning. Or can you annotate my screen? Can you write to my screen? Is it possible?
Mister, I will send it on WhatsApp.
Better.
Question.
Yeah, better. Send to WhatsApp. I can just have a look. Okay. Let me check the WhatsApp. And every day, I hope you are checking your account. If there will be any update in the Google Classroom, any message, so, okay. Okay, question is, state two consecutive integers where the roots of this function exist. Okay, it is as I explained by this. What can we do? We should find the vertex. To find the vertex, the formula is whenever you have ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, The vertex is, if I call h comma k, the vertex is equal to negative b over 2a. Directly we can use here, a is here negative 1 over 2, and b is here 1. So a is negative 1 over 2, and b is 1. So h equals negative b, which is 1, 2 times a, which is negative 1 over 2. So h equals negative 1 over negative 1, which is positive 1. And then we can calculate, this is the question, right? So 1 minute. Yeah, that's the question. Now I can calculate the k if I need. What is the k? F at 1, which is when I put it here 1. So it will be negative 1 over 2 plus 1 plus 5 over 2. 5 over 2 minus 1 over 2, 4 over 2, 4 over 2, 2, 2 plus 1, 3. So vertex is 1, comma 3. Now when I draw xy coordinate system, 1 comma 3, x is 1, y is 3, let's say somewhere here, okay? This is 3, this is vertex, let's say. Right now, since a is less than 0, I mean a is negative 1 over 2, less than 0, the function will be downward. Downward. What does it mean? The graph will be something like that. Till here, do you have any question? Let me check
No.
the screen. Okay. So now the case is this. Do we have the y-intercept? To decide this, how can I find the y-intercept? When x is 0, what is y? When x is 0, 0 time number 0. 0 and 0. That means it is passing through here. So the graph will be this, and graph will be this. And since this is symmetric, directly I know the result. Results are 0 and 2. Results are 0 and 2. I know directly. So I don't need two consecutive integers. But if the question is find the two consecutive integers, 0 is between where? Between negative 1 and positive 1. 2, where is it? Between 1 and positive 3. But imagine I didn't draw this figure. So without drawing this figure also, I can solve the question. How I can solve the question? Let me explain right now. Let me explain right now. Where is it? When I decide h is equal to 1, it means that x is equal to 1 is axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry. When I have axis of symmetry, draw a table, x and y. So on the left side of 1 and on the right side of 1, take some numbers. So less than 1, what do you have? For example, you have 0. Less than 0, what do you have? For example, negative 1. Greater than 1, what do you have? 2 and 3. I'm just taking any number which are closer to my axis of symmetry. Till here, any question? Any question till here?
No.
And then I will try when x is negative 1, what is y? So this is my function. When x is negative 1, when I put it here, negative 1 square is positive 1. Positive 1 times negative 1 over 2, negative 1 over 2. Plus x, so which is negative 1, plus 5 over 2 times negative 1, which is negative 5 over 2. Now, to be honest, result it's not important. Forget about the result. What is important for me? It is negative or positive. This is important. So is this negative result? When you add this result is negative or not? Yes, no? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes,
So
it's negative.
result is one negative number. What is that? I am not being interested. Forget about it. Just it's negative. When x is 0, look at now. 0 square time number 0, 0, 0. So this is now 0. And then when x is 2, 2 square is 4. 4 times negative 1 over 2 is will be negative 2. And plus 2 plus 2 times 5 over 2 which will be 5. It's clear that it is positive number. So this is positive. Okay. And then, did I make any calculation mistake? Let's check it. When x is to 2 square is 4. 4 over 2, 2. 2 times negative 1, negative 2. And 2. And 2 times 5. 2 times 5. Sorry, 2 times 5 over 2, which is 5. It's positive. So why did I say this is 2? Why did I say this is directly 2? It was
Equals 6.
0. It is not satisfying. The vertex, the h is not equal to 1. Let's check the calculation again. Negative, oh my God, ladies. Okay, okay. 1 minute. So the table method is better now. I will explain both methods. Ladies, 1 minute now. I want to tell you something. So when I tell you a x squared plus bx plus c, we have now h is negative b over 2a, I said, right? But what I did, I said that a is negative 1 over 2 and b is 1, I said. But this is wrong. B is not 1. What is b? B is before the x. So before the x, you look at this question, this is tricky part. X plus 5 over 2 could be written as x common parenthesis 1 plus 5 over 2, which will be 7 over 2x. So 7 over 2x means b is 7 over 2. Am I clear now? B is 7 over 2, not 1. C is 0. There is no C. It's okay or not?
Yes.
From the beginning, my original question, I am copying here. Now, instead of x plus 5 over 2x, I am saying x common parenthesis 1 plus 5 over 2 plus 0 is equal to 0. Now, negative 1 over 2x squared plus 7 over 2x plus 0 is equal to 0. Right now, this is A, this is B, and this is C. Ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Now the formula is axis of symmetry, negative b over 2a. So h is equal to negative b over 2 times a. So it will be negative 7 over 2 divided by negative 1. Am I right? No calculation mistake, hopefully. So this is equal to 7 over 2. Do you have question till here?
No.
Right now, I will use as the book wants. I will not use the graph. I will use as the book says. I will make a table, x and y. In this table, I have to choose a number close to 7 over 2. 7 over 2, by the way, 2.5, can I say? No. What is 7 over 5? 3.5, right? Yes, no?
3.5.
So on the left and on the right side of 3.5, what could it be? It could be 0, it could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 3, it could be 4, it could be 5, it could be 6. How lucky I am? It depends on how will I find these y values. What I mean, when I say x is 0, 0 time number 0, 0 time number 0, and plus 0, 0, directly 0. My dear ladies, when you get the 0, this is directly solution normal. I mean, I can even say here 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and negative 1, I can say. When I put the negative 1, negative 1 square is positive 1. 1 times negative 1 over 2, negative 1 over 2. And negative 1 and negative 5 over 2, which is now here I have one negative result. When I put the positive and positive, 1 and 5 over 2, 1 will be 2.5, which is 3.5. 3.5 minus 1 over 2, it's clear that positive. And then when I put 2, 2 square is 4. 4 is divided by 2. 2, 2 and negative 1. Negative 2, negative 2 and positive 2. 0 and 0 and this, it will be 5. So which is one positive number. When I put the number 3, 3 square is 9. 3 square is 9. 9 is divided by 2 times minus, so negative 9 over 2 plus 3 and 7, 21 over 2. So it will be clear that something greater than 0. So this is still this. When I put 4, 4 square is 16. 16 is divided by 2, 8. So it will be negative 8 plus 4 times 7, or 4 and 2 simplify 2, 2 and 7, 14. So it's clear that this result will be negative. Now, I stop here, ladies. I stop here. Why I stop here? This is quadratic functions, second degree. Quadratic functions, how many roots could it be? Only a maximum 2 roots. So one of the roots is from negative to positive I am passing. That means there must be one root, but actually I know that root, which is directly 0. So one root is between negative 1 and positive 1. Between negative 1 and positive 1. Why? From negative to positive, when you pass on the xy coordinate system, if you are passing positive y values, negative y values, so here you are passing to be positive, to change the sign from positive to negative or negative to positive, you have to cross the x-axis. You have to cut the x-axis here. So at which point you cut the x-axis? It is a root, which is in this question 0. Now, when x is 1, it's positive. When x is 2, it's positive. When x is 3, it's positive. But when x is 4, it's negative. What does it mean? From positive to negative, I am passing. It means that if I have the graph something like that, so this number should be between 3 and 4. Why? 3 is positive, 4 is negative. So from positive to negative, I am passing. And since I am passing here, there must be one x value, which makes my y value is 0. So from the positive to negative, interval is between 3 and 4. For that reason, I am saying that it is between 3 and 4. But what is that? I don't know. Is it important? No. Why? The question says that between which consecutive integers? The answer is between 3 and 4. The answer is between negative 1 and positive 1. Teacher? Yeah.
Mister, in the answers, it says it's between -2 and -1.
So I have to check the calculation then here, but I can't between, say it one more time, between?
-2, -1, and between 3 and 4.
No, between -2 and -1, it can't be. Why it can't be? I know my result is 0. How I know? Just put it here. 0 squared times
Yeah.
number 0 plus.
I am asking because in the answers it says -2 and -1. So I
I
don't
can
know.
check this answer, but it's wrong. We 100% sure here. The root is 0. We 100% sure. What is root means? When you put in the function, I mean here, when you put in the function, result must be 0. So when I put 0 instead of x here, a result is directly 0. So I'm 100% sure. So 0 is between which intervals? Between, tell me, -1 and +1. It cannot be between -1 and -2.
So this is the right answer.
Yeah, this is the right answer.
Teacher.
Okay.
Teacher.
And one more time, by the way, let's see the Google Classroom. Google Classroom. What was that now? It was this.
Question number 2.
So where was it, that one? This one? Greater than 0. Where was it? I sent it. It was classwork. Here. Allah, Allah.
Mr. It's solution of homework questions.
Where is it? I should go up.
Yeah.
Where?
I can't see the screen.
You can see the screen. 1 minute. Let me share the screen. I normally put it here. As I remember yesterday, I sent message to everyone. This is projects.
This is not our classroom.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, it is here. Yeah. How to find this? Just
No,
yeah,
Mr. No.
I was mentioning this one. Yeah, I'm sure. This is the one of the homework question also.
Yeah, another question.
I didn't solve all of them. Just I explain here one of them. You just watch this one again. In general, also I have explained. Tamam. So it's better to try the numbers near to our axis of symmetry. So if you can have a look. For the quiz also, I have sent anything. So these are the things, the solution of the homework questions, what we have studied. I directly took from the book. Yeah, these are the topics, okay, for the quiz. And quiz questions are simple, not difficult, ladies. Trust me, it's simple. Average rate of problem, be careful, delta y over delta x. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Solution of the system we know, even two equations, even three equations, we solve lots of things. And for the parabola domain, x and y intercept, axis of symmetry, coordinate of vertex, upward, downward, minimum, maximum. Real zeros means the root. Yeah. Chat screen, there is something. Teacher, can you choose a 0 as a root? Yes, why not, if it's satisfied. Again, ladies, root means, one more time, root means inside of the given question, inside of the function, what are you going to put? Result will be 0. This is called root. Or let me explain again here. Root means simply this. So imagine you have one parabolic function. So if this is negative, if I am saying -3, and if this is 4, if I am talking, x is equal to -3 and x is equal to 4, these are roots. Why these are roots? Roots means f of x is equal to 0. Where? So it's clear that f of -3 is equal to 0. F of +4 is equal to 0. Why? When x is 4, you see y value is 0. When x is -3, y value is, here, tell me, 0. And also something that table method, remember, when you look at the here the root, if this is root, can you tell me here, for example, at -4, what is the y value? It's negative. What about here at -2? What is the y value? It's positive. So since I am going from negative to positive, there must be one root. Which root? This is -3, for example, here. And here 4 is root, y root. At number 3, for example, the image of the function is one positive number. At number 5, for example, image of the function is negative number. Positive to negative, how could it be? I mean, the function is something positive, 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 positive. It's being non-negative. And so it seems that it is passing through x is equal something, but at that x, y is 0. F of x means you know y. So it is 0. So this point is called the root. So when you say to me, teacher, can it be root is 0? If the function is like that, yes, it is 0. It is, if this is 2, roots are 0 and 2. So this 0, between which consecutive integers? Here there is -1, here there is +1. What about 2? Here there is 1 and here there is 3. So I can say that 0 is between -1 and, tell me, between what? 0 is between -1 and +1.
1.
And 2 is between
1 and 3.
1 and
3.
3. That's it. Consecutive means, we know what is consecutive means. It means that n plus 1. What does it mean? Like 3 and 4, like 5 and 6, like 7 and 8, like -2 and -3. The difference between them is 1 unit. N plus 1 minus n is equal to just 1. What about consecutive even integers? 2 and 4, 6 and 8, 10 and 12. Consecutive odd integers, 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 3 and 5, 5 and 7, something like that, or 11 and 13. Since it is odd, since this is even, and normal consecutive, just consecutive, like 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, it's easy thing, don't worry.